Just 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And, you know, part of the depth issue for the Wizards is they struggled to find difference makers in the draft. Aside from taking John Wall first overall back in 2010, and their selections have more than often left a bit to be desired.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you look at some of the best picks in Wizards history. Earl the Pearl Monroe, Wes Unseld. Great players, but not as many great picks. And that's frankly why this has been one of the NBA's less successful teams over the years. Valanciunas, a young big man with some offensive promise. He can score on the left block. He's developing a nice touch from mid-range. Very intriguing player with that size and skill set.
And DeRozan throws it down.
Tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it feels like it's either a dunk or a foul and a couple of free throws every possession.
Valanciunas, a mobile 7-footer with good hands. That's a nice start.
It's always a great place to start when you're a big guy. Can you catch it? And not only good passes, but can you catch bad ones and finish around the rim? You can do all of that.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half. DeMar DeRozan is starting to piece it together. I mean, we see him up in his scoring average. He's shooting it better. He's passing the ball with more confidence. He's becoming more efficient. You know, after a big extension from the Raptors, I think they've got to be pleased with his progress.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan to the right side. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from DeRozan. Valanciunas has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Toronto. It's deflected. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Lowry dishes to Johnson. Johnson kicks to Lowry. Puts up a 3. A shot by Johnson, no good. And guys, when you look at DeRozan, where can he take the next step?
Well, he has the physical tools to be an elite perimeter defender. He's made strides, definitely, but you know, he has the potential, I think, to be even better than what he is right now. What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
The kick out to Pierce. Tries again. That's good. Pierce has got 8 points. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside DeRozan. Johnson sets the screen for DeRozan. Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Beal. But they'll get another chance. Pierce kicks to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's Wall with the drive. Pierce the pass to Beal. Shot clock at 6. And Nene with the stop. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:19 left to play in the third.
The Raptors, one of the top defensive teams in the league last season. Not something we've historically associated with this franchise, but give credit to Dwayne Casey and his staff. I mean, they've got this young team competing at that end of the floor, and that's where it starts if you're going to be good defensively. You've got to want to play at that end of the floor.
Williams with a clean look. No good on the triple. Wizards trailed by 6. And here's Sessions. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shoots from the block. Here's Humphries. Trying to get open to SHAREfactory. Humphries with the bucket. And guys, you look at the progress defensively for the Raptors. Remember from 2009 to 2011, they were, Steve, the worst defense in the entire league.
It's one of the reasons they brought in Dwayne Casey, who was the defensive architect for the Mavericks during their 2011 championship run.
Now here's Sessions. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Serafin. And he gets it to go. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead. Williams with a clean look. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Raptors up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. Washington shooting here about 46% for the game. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Chris Humphries is out there with Kevin Serafin. And it's Sessions in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Well, the Wizards very high on their young, athletic backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Both so young and lively. They can run the floor and score. I get the feeling they feel like the backcourt is really the foundation for this franchise moving forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Pierce comes in for Porter. And it's John Wall in for Sessions.
And there's been zero effort defensively by both these clubs tonight.
And don't let that high score fool you. I mean, it's a product of poor defense more than great offense.
Oh, look out!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
6 to shoot. Johnson dishes to Williams. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Patterson. Washington with the rebound.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Beal again. Ross. And finished off by Beal.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Williams kicks to Patterson. Humphries with the steal. Here's Wall. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Beal the pass to Humphries. He hangs. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Johnson with it. Now Pierce defending. Feeds to Patterson. Patterson is screen on Pierce. Johnson goes in. Patterson can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Beal from long range. Toronto grabs the miss. Hansbrough's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the Raptors call time here. Nene, he's checked in for Chris Humphries. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Hansbrough. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for James Johnson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Lou Williams. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
It's Pierce with the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Taking out the game Paul Pierce is having. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Shoots from the right block. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Wizards lead by 3. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that guy got them out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
Hope it would have happened more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
The drive by Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Wall dishes to Beal. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
DeRozan. Count it!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Nene setting the pick for Wall. Into Nene. And taken away by Johnson. And an intentional foul right there. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no question, the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trailed by 4. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Pierce. Shot to stop the run. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Pierce hits 2.
Big-time trip to the line there, bringing us down to a 1-possession game.
And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here's Wall.
Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Gortat, off target with that shot. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.